Today we're going to be looking at June 2008 POB. If you could run through this in a short time frame, we'll look at another paper right after. So let's get going. Let's see. So number one, familiar question. Which of the following is not a function of money? Right, you drop your answers in the chat board as usual. Not a function of money. Everybody hearing? Yes, yeah. Very good. That's correct. Indivisibility. It's not a function of money. All the others are functions of money. Money is a store of value, it's a measure of value, and it's a medium of exchange. Indivisibility is you need odd one out. Yeah. Number two, in a competitive market situation, which of the following is least likely to influence consumer demand? Competitive market situation, least likely to influence consumer demand. Yeah, I agree with Alex. Seek brand loyalty in a competitive market situation. You have many buyers, many sellers, nobody being able to influence price, and you have homogeneous product. So there's no main difference really between the products that are being offered. So brand loyalty would be least likely to influence consumer demand. Yeah, everybody all right with that one? Number three, another common one, some subsidized meals for employees would fall under which of the following categories? Subsidized meals. These are fringe benefits. Yes, everybody knows this one. Very good. Number four, private enterprise is run mainly to. Why do we run private enterprise? To create profits for the owners. Very good. Five, which of the following are functions? Which of the following are functions of a business unit? Functions of a business unit. Everything except education of workers. So 1, 2, and 3. E. Very good. Number 6. Which of the following is least likely to result in an organization? Growth in an organization, least likely to result from that. Yep, that's correct. Increased communication, right? As the organization grows, communication is going to be more difficult. 7. Which of the following characteristics of the sole trader form of business enterprise is not advantageous to the owner? Not. Very good, well done. Unlimited liability. Excellent. Number 8, the main purpose of installing a suggestion box in a company is to get workers' views about. Yes, that's correct. Ways of improving the workplace. Very good. Number 9, in a public limited company, the losses are borne by the shareholders. Very good. Number 10, which of the following is most likely to occur when a member of a partnership dies? That's correct. A, the businesses closed down. Very good. Number 11, in a firm with a departmentalized structure, which department performs the 4 duties listed below? Receiving goods purchased, reporting on the quality of goods received, applying the principles of costing goods, keeping the inventory. Yep, you're all correct. As purchasing. Right. Good. 12. Profits may not be the main objective of a business, which is A, finding cheaper raw materials. Everybody agree with that one? Alex has B, increasing the salaries of its directors. Anybody else? Yep, actually it is B, right? Yeah, correct, Cristiano. Profit wouldn't be a main objective if they increase any salaries because clearly, I mean, money coming in, they have money, right? So all the others would insinuate or would indicate that profit is a main objective. Finding cheaper raw materials. If you're trying to find cheaper raw materials, you're looking at the profit. You're looking to increase your profit margins. Increasing the price of goods and services. Again, you're looking at increasing profit margins. Expanding factory space to increase production. Profit again, right? All of those are like um, growth type strategies to help increase profit or bring in more revenue for the business. Yeah, not bad. 13. An entrepreneur may reduce his risk of loss by doing what? How could we reduce our loss of risk? Very good, Shania. Well done, Avisha. Very good, Simon. Right, plan ahead. Must plan ahead as an entrepreneur. 14. Cash used to secure a loan at the bank is referred to as, what do we call cash used to secure a loan? Yep, that's correct. Very good, guys. Collateral. We're doing good, man. Should be seeing these distinctions only. 15. The condensation of the business plan is contained in the. Yep, that's correct. Well done, Shania. Very good, Avisha. Right. Executive summary. 16. Yep, very good, Alex. 16. Which of the following is not a feature of the business plan? Good answer, Alex. Very agree with that? Yep, correct, Avisha. Outlines financial institutions from which business may get funding. Which of the following is not a feature of a business plan? Oh, sorry, we did that one already. 17. Which of the following describes an essential feature of a valid contract? Essential feature of a valid contract. Yep, that's correct. The offer has been accepted by the offeree, either in writing or orally. Very good. Which of the following are functions of management? Functions of management. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. Very good, guys. Well done. C. Right? Everything except ensuring that they join a trade union has no rule on management. 19. Which of the following factors prevents an agreement from being considered a valid contract? Yep, that's correct. Misrepresentation. Very good. Which of the following situations would occur if a contract for the sale of goods becomes void? Yep, this is a tricky one. We've done enough of these before. Very good. 3 and 4. Prospective buyer does not become the owner and the seller must return the money or goods given to him. Excellent. 24. The money used to the day-to-day operations of a business. What do we call that? Day-to-day operations of the business. Good, Abhisha. Good, Shania. Well done. Very good, Alex. Working capital. 22, the factor of production which earns interest. Which factor of production earns interest? Yep, that's right. Capital. Very good, Alex. Shania, Simon. 23. Which of the following is a fixed asset? Yep, very good. D. Motor lorry for delivery of goods. 24. The term human resources refers to persons available for productive and professional services. Well done. C. Yep. 25. The movement of educated, skilled people to settle in other industrialized countries is called educated, skilled people leaving. Very good. All good answers. Brain drain. Good job. Well done, Avisha, Simon, Shania, Alex. 26. Which of the following is the best example of capital as a factor of production? Best example of capital as a factor of production. Yes, that's correct. Shania, Avisha, Cristiano, well done. Machinery. 27. To which of the following industries does a firm involved in food processing belong? Good. Well remembered. Very good. Well done, Simon, Alex, Avisha, Shania. Manufacturing. 28. Which of the following can be described as a marketing activity? Yep, distributing commodities to outlets. Very good. 29. All persons can be called consumers because they have wants. Very good. Which of the following best describes the term loss leader? Yep, very good, Shania. Well done, Avisha, Alex. Right, a loss leader is a product which is sold cheaply to attract customers. I think call it Charles chocolate. 31. Which of the following activities carried out in a firm will not be under the supervision of a marketing manager? That's correct. D. Purchasing. Well done. 32. Which of the following is least likely to be described as good public relations for a company? That's right. Reduction in price to the retailers. Least likely to be good public relations. They're all good answers. Very good, guys. 33. Which of the following is not a function of the retailer? Very good. A. Transporting. Very good. Goods to suitable storage facility. 34. The variables of a marketing mix can easily be remembered by referring to the 4 P's. Yep, another A. That's right. Product, price, place, promotion. Right. 35. A court order requiring an employer to deduct money from an employee for payment of his debts is known as. Yep, very good. It's called a garnishment. Yep, garnishment as a court order. So that's like for maintenance fees. So if you have some sort of debt that you didn't clear and it had to go to court, that happens as well. 36. A post-dated check is one which is D, dated for payment at a future date, same day again. Very good. Not bad. 37. One of the major functions of the central bank is to do what? Yep, that's right. Issue notes and coins. 38. The monthly payments collected by an insurance company on behalf of its policyholders are known as insurance company monthly payments. They are called premiums. Very good. 39. Which of the following cannot be used as collateral for obtaining a loan from a financial institution? Yeah, you're fed up, see this. Well done, Simon. Good job, Avisha. Well done, Shania. Alex, Cristiano. All correct. Mortgage, home covered with insurance. It's mortgage, so you can't use it. 40. With the most important use of collateral security to the lender is that it, to the lender, yes, that's right. It could be sold if the borrower fails to pay. Right? It's a security measure. 41. A country will restrict importation of certain items in order to, which one would it be? Assist local industries, encourage use of local resources. B. Well done. Very good. Alex, Shania. Good answers. 42. Governments can influence business activity positively by doing what? Yep, that's right, Alex. Well done, Simon, Shania, Avisha. Reducing taxes. 43. Which of the following measures are used by government to redistribute income? C. PAYE, National Insurance. Yep, very good. 44. Tax paid on wages and salaries is referred to as B. Income tax. Excellent. Well done. 45. Which of the following forms of taxation could be classified as direct? Direct form of taxation. That's right. Income tax. Right, you can't pass that on. 46. Which of the following is included in protection of the environment? Job Alex, well done, Shania. D. Deforestation laws. Well done. Moving on. 47. Which of the following can be considered as incentives to industries? Incentives to industries. Yep. C. The training of employees. Right, to be more productive. 48. A country has a favorable balance of trade when? That's right. A. It sells more than it buys, with more foreign currency that way. 49. Which of the foreign practices would not contribute to economic development and growth of a community? Increase importation of consumer goods. Right? Not contribute. 50. To correct an adverse balance of payments position, a government may. Yep. Increase exports. Right? That would help to correct the balance of payments. Very good. Yeah, that's correct, Shania. Well done, Avisha, Alex, Simon. 51. Which of the following are likely to affect the standard of living in a country? 1, 2, and 3. Yep, everything except a sign, advertisements. That doesn't actually make any sense whatsoever. 52. In national income accounting, student grants and retirement pensions are example of. Yep, that's right. It's called transferred income. Transfer income. I guess like when we had GATE. 53. Which of the following indices is the best measure of economic growth for a country? Yep, high standard of living. Very good. 54. The balance of payments account comprises of 1, 2, and 3. Very good. C. right? The current account, total currency flow, and gross national income. God. 55. Which of the following major economic problems which of the following are major economic problems facing Caribbean countries? Actually, it would be D. A lot of the Caribbean countries, because they're not doing a lot of manufacturing, they they import a lot of stuff. So they have adverse balance of payments. Exports. I mean, if you think like even Trinidad as it is right now, our exports are not surpassing our imports, so we probably have adverse balance of payments there and running a deficit on our budget. So I would go with D for this one. Yeah. C, I wouldn't go with C because a lot of them have low productivity in manufacturing, including Trinidad. 56. Which of the following methods may, well, in comparison to Trinidad, it does a lot more manufacturing. But generally, if you're trying to look at the whole Caribbean, right? So we can't just use Trinidad and probably like Barbados or something and Jamaica and put everybody in the same jacket. I'll go with D for 55. 56. Which of the following methods may government use to reduce unemployment in the long run? Yep, that's correct. Deflate the economy. Right? We went into explanation for that. 57. The following policies are barriers to international trade except B. Subsidies. Very good. Right? That's correct. 58. The primary function of the Caribbean Basin Initiative is to give concessions on. You know about this one? This is a US trade policy. It's for non-traditional products entering in US markets. So it allows Caribbean countries to send their locally manufactured and produced stuff to the US. So it mustn't be traditional, it mustn't be done in the US already. So you're not competing with anything that's being made in the US. And they're allowed to come into the US without having to pay heavy duties and stuff like that. You can check it out. Caribbean Basin Initiative. Yeah? So 58 is C. 59. Investments can be defined as. Yep, that's correct. It's the opposite of depreciation. National accounting terms, additions to the capital stock of a country. 60. Which of the following can be classified as benefits of nationalization? Benefits of nationalization. Well done, Alex, Abisha, Shania, 1, 2, and 3. Right? Profits remains in the country. Essential industries will be state-owned and employment will be provided for citizens. Right? Excellent. Good job. So let's do another. Do another POB and then we'll start it up at POA. 2007. Actually, look at this one. When an economist says that a product has utility, means that it is. Product has utility. Yeah, able to satisfy one. Very good, Avisha. Right. So the term utility refers to the satisfaction of wants. You know, it's like I say I want ice cream, but then I might want a particular kind of ice cream. I might want Haagen-Dazs. So, um, if I get, let's say, DQ or something, you know, DQ mightn't give me as much utility as if I'd gotten it from Haagen-Dazs. You understand? It doesn't satisfy the want to the same extent as in economic terms. Productivity. Productivity can be measured by, how do we measure productivity? Very good. Avisha, Christiana, Shania. C. Outputs over inputs. 3. Subsidized meals for employees would fall under. Yep, that's right. Everybody knows this. Fringe benefits. A. Right. 4. The main reason for the existence of the public sector. Public sector. Essential services. Regulate business activity. Compete with the private sector? No. Promote economic growth and development. Yeah? So answer is B. Very good. 5. A debenture holder is one who does what? Should I remember? Entitled to a fixed rate of interest whether or not the company makes a profit. Very good, Shania. Remember this one. 6. A partnership that requires additional capital can legally do which of the following? Partnership, eh? Partnership, Alex. Only a PLC could trade stocks on the or sell shares to the public. A partnership starts to borrow money from the bank if it wants to raise additional capital. Right, so careful with that one. In the formation of a company, the memorandum of association states not only the name of the company but also the which one? Expenses include dividends to be paid, ways directors are chosen, an amount of capital to be issued. I have a C, a D, and an E. Which one you all think it is? Again, everybody another chance. Memorandum of association. Abhishek is correct. It's the amount of capital to be issued. The authorized share capital. The primary role of the personnel department of a firm is to hire, recruit, train, and motivate workers. Yeah, very good, Simon. Well done, Avisha. Shania. 9. Which of the following is least likely to result from growth in an organization? That's right, increased communication. 10. Which of the following statements best describe an authoritarian leader? Best describes, right? Yep, that's right. E. Making decisions without consultation. 11. Good leadership is exemplified by which of the following activities? Yeah, that's right. 1, 3, and 4. Motivating staff, giving direction to organization, and implementing established plans. Very good, guys. Well done. 12. Which of the following management practices would contribute to the success of a business? Alex has D. 2, 3, and 4. Shania has C. 2 and 4. Yep, C is correct. Earning maximum profits for owners and pricing at a maximum markup, kind of saying the same thing. They're pretty much the same there, right? But the success of the business is always based on good quality goods and services. And to get good quality goods and services, one of the things I need to do is to communicate to the employees. I need to get them to feel as though they own the business, and that um, their contributions to the success of the business will be rewarded then. Yeah. So most businesses are successful like that. I mean, if you look at Google, they pay a lot of attention to the quality of their goods and services, and they work a lot on the HR in terms of communicating with employees and making sure that they're well taken care of and all their needs are met and they have everything that they need to perform their job. Yeah. Pricing of a maximum, I mean, sometimes that could come at a cost and might not always let the business be successful in the long run. 13. Which of the following is not a function of money? So this before. I remember this. Yep. Correction, Aya. I don't know if sure. Indivisibility. Good job, Simon. 14. What do workers aim to achieve by collective bargaining? So when they come together to bargain for something. Strength in numbers, unity in numbers. What do they achieve? 1, 2, and 4. Improvement and maintenance of working conditions, greater opportunities for promotion, more capital intensive methods. That's just wrong. Education and training for employees. So yes, 1, 2, and 4. Correct answer A. Very good. 15. Which of the following features must a simple contract have? Offer, acceptance, and consideration. 1, 2, and yep, C. 1, 2, and 4. So you must have an offer, somebody must consider it, and then they must accept it. Not all the time it has to be in writing. Very good. 16. Which of the following practices are characteristic of a free economy? Free economy. Opposite of the free economy is a command economy. Command economy, government owns everything and they decide what and how much should be produced. Free economy, you have private ownership of assets and people are free to contract. Correct answer is B. 1 and 4. 17. The policies of a company are formulated by the who's formulate policies. That's right. Directors, it's not the shareholders. Sorry. 18. A contract may be discharged by 1, 2, and 4. Very good. C. Excellent. I remember this. 19. The main importance of production is to what? Very good, Shania. Main use of production is satisfying people wants. You produce stuff to meet a demand. That demand has to be based on wants and needs of the people. 20. The money used for day-to-day operations of a business is called, yep, another D, working capital. 21. To which industry does a firm involved in food processing belong? Another repeat. Just see that. Manufacturing, right? Very good. 22. An increase in the productivity of labor in a Caribbean region means that, yep, yeah, we talked about this last time, productivity being very good. 23. Which of the following practices may be most appropriate in solving the unemployment problem in developing countries where the labor force is large? Greater production to increase labor is correct. Mechanization wouldn't help. Vocational training would help. So 1 and 3, B. Yes? Agree? Yeah. 24. Which of the following are functions of the entrepreneur? Providing finance needs for production, coordinating the factors of production, undertaking risks, ensuring that workers are unionized. Yes, you are all correct. C. Everything except making people unionize. 25. Which of the following is the simplest form of production? Yep, don't mix up this with cottage industry, right? Subsistence is the simplest form of production. This is a type of industry. Primary production is concerned with what? Yep, provision of raw materials. Primary production. This is like extractive process, catching sardine out in the sea and then taking it back to the cannery where they were put in tins from New Brunswick. Which of the following this affects the location of an extractive industry? Proximity to large shopping areas. That's not going to affect it, right? It's not like they're not a large shopping area, so they can't produce as much, or they're going to be missing stuff. 28. Which of the following are disadvantages of small firms? Disadvantages of small firms. Two and three. Unlimited liability, difficult to arrange financing. Yep, that's correct. Very good. As a small firm, you always have unlimited liability. Things go south, you could lose your house, your car, everything. And you always have challenges getting financing because the banks know how risky it could be. Here today, gone tomorrow. 29. Which of the following practices does not result from mechanization? Yep, you're all correct. C. People may be needed for manual work. That doesn't come out of mechanization. 30. The standard of living of a country is measured by, Christiana, I have this one. I'll be sure. Yep. B, per capita income. 31. The variables of a marketing mix can easily be remembered by referring to the four P's, which are, so this already A, correct. Product, price, place, and promotion. All persons can be called consumers because they have wants. Thirty-three. Businessmen usually employ loss leaders to take your time with this one. Shania, are we sure this is those answers is for this question? Yeah, correct. Attract more customers by selling after a few items at a loss. That's correct. Very good. 34. Which of the following must be taken into account when packaging goods for retail? Yeah, I agree with you guys. Cost, brand protection, and attractiveness. Yeah, I want to make sure that I have all of those boxes checked when you're packaging stuff for retail. 35. Which of the following contracts must be made by deed? Yep, correct. Are we sure? Well done, Cristiano. Conveyance or land. You must have a deed when you're selling or buying land. You're doing good. Which of the following is not a function of a retailer? I don't know. Yep, transporting goods to a suitable storage facility. Very good. 37. A purchase order is a purchase order. That's right. Statement offering to buy goods. 38. Which of the following documents would give title to goods? Yes, that's correct. Bill Aladdin. Right? I didn't forget we didn't note for these, right? 39. Which of the following instruments of payment would a firm use to effect the speediest transfer of funds from one country to another? Fastest way. Telegraphic transfer. They don't call it that anymore, right? It's a wire transfer or cable. Anyone out of the two. 40. A post-dated check is one which is dated for payment at a future date. 41. The bank service which allows a customer to make a payment by check is the current account. Very good. 42. The monthly payments collected by an insurance company on behalf of its policyholders are known as, that's right, premiums. Excellent. 43. Which of the following forms of payment is legal tender? E. Check. Right, that's legal tender. banknote, money order, postal order. Those are forms that could be converted into legal tender, but they're not legal tender. It's like a third-party payment method. We rarely use any of those anymore. 44, collateral is most needed when we most need collateral. See, that's correct, when borrowing from a financial institution. Very good. 45, which of the following is legislation designed to protect the consumer? Hire Purchase Act. Nobody else, so you'll have. I checked this recently, you know. I think that is correct. Hire Purchase Act is a thing. Nah, it's not customs ordinance. Last time I thought it was that, and it was actually the Hire Purchase Act, because custom ordinance has to do with customs laws, with the customs and excise division. So that is stuff coming in and out of the country. But in terms of protecting the consumer, the Hire Purchase Act of Avisha is correct. B. You can check it. You come up as an act of, like an act of parliament, a law. Yeah? When you get a chance, take a look at it. Just Google it, Hire Purchase Act. You see it for different countries. Where are we? 46. Export license are issued mainly to. Why do they issue license? Yeah, that's correct. To control the flow. Very good. Right? And as in the case of most licenses, there is a method of control, so you know who has what rights and authority to export what or to import what. 47. Which of the following measures are used by government to redistribute income? Yep, we just saw this as correct. 48. Which form of taxation is imposed on goods produced in a country? Yep, excise duty. Very good. Which of the following are major functions of the central bank? Acting as a government bank, yes. Keeping deposits at commercial banks, yes. Giving loans to private individuals, no. Helping to regulate the money supply of the country, yes. 1, 2, and 4. B. Yeah, everybody with me, sir? 50. Market equilibrium exists when at current prices the amount of goods buyers wish to buy equals the amount sellers wish to sell. That is correct. Very good. 51. Which of the following features are associated with perfect competition? Many buyers and sellers, freedom of entry into the marketplace. E. Very good, Avisha. Everybody right to that one? Alright, so 51 was A. 52. Which of the following characteristics best describe a perfectly competitive market? Yep, that's correct. Production of almost identical goods. Very good. 53. Which of the following actions of government is most likely to lead to an improvement in the standard of living? Yes, giving tax incentives to businesses. B. Very good. 54. Which of the following is not a benefit of international trade? Yes, that's correct. C. Import restrictions can be imposed on foreign items. Alright, that's the odd one out there. 55. In what year was there an unfavorable balance of trade? Exports versus imports. So unfavorable is where imports is more than exports. C. 1993. Very good. 56. If a Caribbean country should devalue its currency, it is most likely that take your time with this one. Imports would become cheaper and exports will become more expensive. Yeah, I think Alex figured it out. Yeah, you're right. Very good of you, sure, Cristiano. The imports will be more expensive because now we need more of our local currency to buy what we was buying before. It's like if they say they devalue the TT dollar and now one US is 10 TT. Think about what we have to like if we go and we buy something on Amazon. Now we're not going to be converting at 6 to 1, we're going to be converting at 10 to 1. It costs us more. But then when we say if we're selling things abroad and we collecting, if we earn in US currency, well then you'll be at the right side of the fence there if you earn in US currency, because now you're going to be getting 10 for 1. Major aims of the European Union, free movement or what? This is prior to Britain leaving the EU. Yeah, it's movement to everything. Goods, capital, people, and services is just one big melting pot. So D is correct. 58. Which of the following methods may government use to reduce unemployment? Next common one, deflate the economy, spend some money. Investment can be defined as B. Additions to the capital stock of a country. Very good. 60. Which of the following can be classified as benefits of nationalization? So this before. Profits remain in the country, essential industries, state-owned, employment will be provided for citizens, not for. So anything without for. Right? Very good. So another, and then we're gonna move to accounts. Another. So much better you guys doing. Wrap up 3-4 of these in one session. Just no 1 sec. So another old one, June 2006. Right? Which of the following statements explain why a barter system restricts exchange? Why a barter system restricts exchange? Yeah, must be a coincidence. So once the 1, 3, and 4, everything. Yes, very good. You'll remember this one, right? What do you mean by the commodities used are not homogeneous? That's not a reason that restricts that, because we could go to Japan and we could spend US dollars there, right? We could go anywhere in Europe, right? We could use pounds, right? We could use EU, right? And we'll be fine. But with the barter system, must be a coincidence. So once, if we talk about this last time, if I have corn and you have wheat and you have no use for corn, then there's no reason you'd want to exchange stuff with me. It'd be difficult to divide certain commodities. What if I'm mining corn, cows? Am I gonna? Is the butcher gonna give me? Is the farmer gonna give me a leg for how much ever corn? And then a rate of exchange must be determined, and there's just too many variables here to determine that. Yeah, so that's how currency came about. Two, which of the following is not a function of money? Another question that we keep seeing repeating probably in everything that we did for the afternoon so far. Answer there is indivisibility. Three, which of the following categories would subsidized meals fall under? Another one that we've seen in every paper so far. Fringe benefits is the correct answer. D. Four, the type of business environment most typical of Caribbean Commonwealth area is mixed economy. Very good. Excellent job. Five, in which of the following situations would the individual have limited liability? Limited liability. All right, you remember this one, right? Tom who has 200 shares in a company, that's correct. Six, in the Caribbean, many people are hired for sugarcane farming and very little equipment is used. The industry can best be described as, very good. A, labor intensive, no set of machinery, 20 people. 7, which of the following characteristics of the sole trader type of business is not advantageous to the owner? Very good, Alex. Well done, Avisha. B, unlimited liability. Good answer, Shania. 8, which of the following outcomes is least likely to result from growth in an organization? Another one that we have seen in everything we've done so far. Increased communication is not going to happen as the organization grows. It's going to become more difficult to communicate. I refer to that as bureaucracy or red tape. 9, in a firm with a departmentalized structure, which department performs the 4 duties listed below? Another one that's repeated in everything that we've seen. This is the purchasing department. Goods purchase, quality of goods, costing goods, inventory. Everything there screams purchasing department. 10. Selecting objectives and the procedures for achieving goals is referred to as, setting objectives and procedures achieving goals. Planning, that's correct. 11. The manager of ABC Company has embarked on sponsoring a school cricket team in a Caribbean territory. The company is fulfilling its, yep, same here again, social obligation. Very good. 12. For employees to produce at their maximum, which of the following is important? Suitable working conditions, agreed. Holiday pay, disagree. Good human relations, agree. Creating surplus, nah, not all the time. 1 and 3 only, B. Yeah, very good, you'll all have B. 12, no, do 12, 13. Which of the following responsibilities must be assumed by the management of a company? 1, 2, and 4. Yep, that's correct. 1, 2, and 4 would be C. Very good. Number 14. Alex has the answer for 14. Yeah, equilibrium price in cents. It's B, 50. Yeah, everybody getting that? Right, B50. 15. An essential feature of a valid contract is that A. The offer has been accepted by the offeree in writing or orally. Very good. 16. Which of the following are functions of management? 1, 2, and 3. C. 17. Which of the following situations will occur if a contract for the sale of goods become void? Another one that we see repeated. No, incorrect. Right, Cristiano. 2 and 3. Prospective buyer does not become the owner, and seller must return any money or goods given to him. 2 and 4. D. Right, be careful with this one, eh? Right, see the difference? So read them because they switch around the answers. 18. Under which of the following conditions can a contract be terminated? Yeah, both parties agrees to do so, and the subject matter ceases to exist. Right, B. 1 and 3. 19. The money used for the day-to-day operations of a business is called 20. An increase in the productivity of labor in the Caribbean region means that yep, this is the one from last time. The value of output per man is greater than before. Very good. 21. A, B, and C have dissolved their partnership, which is worth $12,000. Proceeds are divided in a ratio of 3 to 1, 3 to 2 to 1 respectively. How much does B get? Yes, C is correct. You get 4,000, right? Because B is 2 out of 6 shares by the 12,000 are 2. The supply labor is adversely affected by Yep, you're correct. An increase in migration. Um, the factor of production which earns interest is B. Capital. 24. Which of the following is a fixed asset? Yep, very good, Shania. Van for the delivery of goods. 25. Which of the following productive activities is least likely to be conducted on a large scale in the Caribbean region? Another one that we've seen before. Yep, that's correct. Wheeling. 26. The location of an extractive industry is least affected by. Yes, that's right. Another one we saw recently. Proximity to large shopping areas is the correct answer. 27. A firm expands to achieve internal economies of scales because it wants to increase cost of production, increase workers' wages, decrease the quality of goods it produces, decrease its cost per unit. Very good. D. Excellent. 28. What is the most likely effect of a substantial increase in the duty on cars on the car buying public? Yeah, decrease in car purchases if you increase the duties on cars, right? It more than likely they're gonna pass that cost on to the customer, so they're not gonna be able to buy vehicles anymore because price, or they consider other options. 29. Which of the following practices does not result from mechanization? Yes, that's correct. It's another common question. C. People may be needed for manual work. 30. Capital-intensive industries characterized by very little labor. A. Right? Large amounts of capital, very little labor. Um, which of the following activities carried out in a firm will not be under the supervision of the marketing manager? Another one we've seen before. Purchasing is the correct answer here. It's not under the responsibility of marketing manager. 32. All persons can be called consumers because they have what? Wants. Yeah? 33. The primary function of advertising is to do what? Why do we advertise? That's right, to communicate information. It's the main reason for advertising. 34. Which of the following practices is least likely to be described as good public relations for a company? Yep, reduction in price to sellers. Nice. 35. In which of the following types of trade can the hire purchase method of buying be used? Spoke about this one already. That's right. But remember, it's your retail trade, right? Like standards, quotes. These are people that use this hire purchase method, and they sell to individuals coming off of the street to buy like one item. 36. Which of the following is not a function of the retailer? Another question. I think now we see on each of the papers that we did this evening. Right, transporting goods to a suitable storage location. 37. A purchase order is a very good statement offering to buy goods. Which of the following documents would have been used by a ship owner who agreed for a sum of money to provide a ship to transport a shipment of cargo from one port to another? Talk about this lastly. Yeah, a bill of lading. Yes, that's it. 39, a post-dated check is one, which is, so I'd up see this one too. So how much times these questions? Just repeat. D. 40, if an exporter quotes prices CIF, it means that it is, that D. It's C. The exporter pays the insurance and the freight. Remember I was showing you that last day? Did I send it in the group chat? I can't remember. I'm gonna check fast. I'll do the note, don't worry, I'll do the note, I'll get the note down. I think I did send it in the chat last day as an Investopedia article. Can't remember. 41. For which of the following reasons is a small retail outlet able to survive despite competition from large department stores? Excuse me. Sells goods at cheaper prices. It has lower overhead costs. Very good, Alex. Avishal C. Personal contact with customers. Oh. I like Avishal answer a little more. This here is a main thing for being a small retail outlet, right? Lower overhead costs because you don't have to pay large salaries and stuff. That's correct. But you also benefit from personal contact with the customers, right? Unlike big department stores, you're not gonna know the owner of that store. You know, there's this place that my wife goes to buy containers. Container Central is in the Angostura compound, so she has to get like individual cupcake cups and things like that. We would go there, right? Syrian guy owns the place, and they have a big disclaimer there about the customer being the most important thing to them. But apart from that, the owner most of the time he's there and he would come outside and he will chat to the customers, ask them how they're going, what they want, find out if there's anything that they need that the store doesn't have. And that type of rapport is one that you're not gonna get like if I go to a bigger place. For example, there's another one called Printer Pack. Printer Pack is really more of a wholesaler, but you could go buy retail items there. When you go there, you're not going to see the owner of Printer Pack. I mean, there's a lot of workers. There's a cashier that's behind this tinted glass. It's a reflective tinting, so you don't even see the cashier, right? You don't know who you're talking to there. You just need to make sure you know what you're going for and give them the number because everything is serial coded. So that personal touch, you don't have that same personal touch. Yeah? So you always want to talk about that anytime you're comparing a small size organization with a large organization. Yeah. 42. One of the major functions of the central bank. Major function of central bank. Very good. Issue notes and points. Good job, Alex. Shania. 43. Which of the following cannot be used as collateral for obtaining a loan from a financial institution? Another one that we see a lot, very often. Yes, a mortgage home. That can't work. That's not yours. 44. The most important use of collateral security to the lender is that it can kind of sell out the answer. Here, it can be sold if the borrower fails to pay. Very good. 45. A country will restrict importation of certain items in order to do which of the following? B. 1 and 3. Assist local industries, encourage use of local resources. Another repeat. Very good scenario. 46. Which, when a high property tax is levied in a country, it is most likely to have all of the following effects except, yes, people not going to start buying more land because they're going to have to pay taxes, yeah? 47. Which of the following is an example of indirect taxation? Yep, consumption tax. Indirect, it could be transferred. 48. When a government subsidizes a commodity, it means that the government is, yes, that's correct, Shania, well done. It is helping to pay part of the production cost of the commodity, like how our fuel was subsidized for so many years. 49. The price of an article is usually high when there is a, correct, small quantity for sale and many people wanting to buy, right? 50. Market equilibrium exists when D. At current prices, the amount of goods buyers wish to buy equals the amount sellers wish to sell. Very good. 51. A market in economic terms is defined as a place or situation. That's right, a situation in which buyers and sellers come together and influence price. C. 52. Which of the following market situations is typically found when there's a large number of producers and consumers? Very good, Shania. We're going to draw a perfect market. Excellent. 53. Which of the following practices would not contribute to the economic development and growth of a community? Yep, increase importation of consumer goods. Very good, Alex. Well done, Shania. 54. International trade owes its origin to, yep, you remember this one. Varying resources, right? Comparative advantage is another word that they use for that. A country has a favorable balance of trade when what? What is higher than what? Very good. Exports higher than imports. 56. If a Caribbean country should devalue its currency, it is most likely that, I saw this just now, imports would be expensive, exports would be cheaper. Very good, you remembered. 57. The term economic dualism, long time we didn't see this one, defines an economy in which one sector is technologically advanced while the other is technologically retarded. Oh, I saw something the other day. I was looking at Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations. You all know that show? I doubt. I all would know that. Drop a Y if you all know that. Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations. Used to show on Travel Channel long time. Yeah, you all probably would know that. I used to look at that a long time. It's cool though. It's this guy and his job was to travel to other countries, and he's a writer, right? So he writes but instead of writing, I think Travel Channel used to do it. I don't know if BBC or Travel Channel hired him to do it. But he would go to other countries, and the name of it is No Reservations because he's not staying at a hotel, right? So you get to see the real, um, not traditional, but like the local view then. So he would stay probably with somebody. You all know this guy. He was here recently in Trinidad. He died though, unfortunately, committed suicide. And he went and he had dinner with the Syrians, and they made this comment that they were like 1% of the entire population, but yet still owned so much, and then everybody had started kicking up a fuss about it. You remember that? Probably a year or two ago. Nobody remember that. Anyway, whatever. I'm going off course. The reason why I was telling you about it is I was looking at an old episode the other day, and they were showing this he was in Colombia, and Colombia, part of Colombia has the high-rise buildings and the beaches and the hotels. It's like a tourist area of Colombia, right? And right away from there, there's a small island, like literally you could see it, like how you'd see down the islands when you go down Chaguaramas. And he took a boat and he went across there, right? And when he went across there, there's this guy that the island, everybody in the island basically lives off of the sea. They're all fishermen. And there's one guy that he dives for lobster. No tank, no just a mask and fins, and he's dive for lobster. And he went and he catch lobster and they prepared a meal there for him and it was real good and stuff. And I remembered you guys when I was looking at it because right across the sea, you see in the high rise buildings, right? You see in that technologically advanced and developed area. This is a tourist area. And then right across on the opposite side, there's this little island where people, this dirt road, a village of basically fishermen, you know, not looking too very fancy and that kind of thing. And I remember the economic dualism, and I said I'd probably send it to you guys, but then you'd have to look at the entire episode to see that down at the end. It's cool. When you get a chance, you should probably check it out if you're into that kind of thing. It's give you a nice view on some of the countries. You have some good ones. Colombia was good to check out. Asia wasn't bad either. So we're moving on. 58. Which of the following are major economic problems facing many Caribbean countries? So we were talking about that just now. We said D, everything. Um, 59. Which of the four? Which one of these methods may government use to reduce unemployment? Yep, that's right. Deflation of the economy. C. And last one, 60. An adverse balance of payment problems can be corrected by D. Right? I'll be sure I'd throw in this one last day. And we check it was a good answer. So D for number 60. Alright guys, excellent. Good work. I'm real proud of the work you guys doing with the POB. So you're gonna look at POA next. Let's just take a quick break of 5 minutes. If you have to grab some water, use the bathroom. And then we're back with June 2008 POA. Let's see if we could probably knock off for two papers in POA as well. Yeah? So 5 minutes and we're back.